Well, James was born early. James was born 5 weeks early, and he also had restricted growth in utero, so he was only 3 pounds when he was born. So he was in the NICU for 31 days. Even when he came home, he wasn't even 4 pounds yet. So he was the teeniest little baby. So that's when we started with Healthy Families.
So I'm Janelle Ecker, and I've worked with Catholic Charities, the Healthy Families program, for almost 5 years now. The program is a voluntary, free, in-home service that we provide as support to the families. I get to go in and we tell the moms that we're anywhere between like that neighbor with information to like a preschool teacher to just your friend next door. So we go in with resources and child development information. We may help parents get to appointments at times. We can do transportation.
Some of the really nice things was like helping us with like food pantries and stuff like that. Because for a while, especially when I was off of work for medical leave, we needed help with groceries. So like she helped us find the different food pantries, like meal programs and stuff like that. I get texts from her all the time like, hey, here's where the next food truck's gonna be, or hey, here's some free activities that you can do that are open right now, and stuff like that, just randomly, which is really nice.
The family is a very tight-knit family, which is wonderful. But they had come to me feeling a little overwhelmed that they were all doing the same activities all day together, and that seemed to take up so much time and they were never really getting to the things they wanted to get to.
James has 3 parents that live at home, and it was kind of difficult figuring out who's going to do what, and it was kind of a back and forth of, I did it last time, you do it this time. So Janelle helped us work out a schedule that was more even.
We had sat down actually over the phone doing a virtual visit during COVID, and we're like, okay, let's take a look at this. What's really going on, and where can we find more structure for you guys? And what it was is breaking down the day so each parent in the home could have individual time with James, and then the other parents could be doing something else for the house, like a chore or cooking a meal.
So she helped us figure out better scheduling. And we do that now where we rotate who cooks dinner and then who has to do the dishes after dinner. I was really grateful, especially back in the beginning. Although I'd been around kids a lot, I didn't really ever take care of a newborn, much less a preemie newborn, you know? And so there was a lot of times where I would text like Hillary, who was our worker when he was an infant. I'd be like, what do I do? You know?
Because of him being a preemie and having some health conditions, his fine motor and gross motor and language skills were falling behind. So they were using most of my support as far as like education and child development at that point.
So she gives him lots of little activities to help strengthen his fine motor skills. He was in physical therapy for a long time, but it shut down because of COVID. So we didn't have access to that anymore. So it was nice for Janelle to come in and give him these little activities that helps him with his fine motor skills.
The one big benefit I think with our program is we're not an intervention program. So like I said, parents choose and volunteer to be a part of our program. One of the great things are we come into the program with the parents being prenatal to the babies being 0 to 3 months old. So we really get to grow up with the kids, and then they get to stay in our program until they're 3 years old. So we really build like a professional friendship with our families, and it does let us connect a lot better.